guys, so I have been on Facebook and I have been seeing a lot of questions about the Mirena or the copper IUD, and I just wanted to share my story because so many women, they have questions, especially when it comes to birth control. They don't know which birth control is best for their bodies. So just like everyone else, I didn't want to have more kids. I have 4 children, and I'm like, I'm done. No more kids. And I have tried the pills before, birth control pills, and I didn't like it. I really don't like any kind of birth control. And it's so funny because I am a doula and childbirth educator, and I know a little bit of, how to track your body when it comes to your cycle and making sure, am I ovulating, looking at your cervical mucus to figure out if you're ovulating or not. But I was just like, I just don't want to worry about it or think about it. So I am going to try getting the IUD, the Mirena IUD. I chose that because one of my sisters, they had the copper IUD, and they did not like it. The copper IUD doesn't have hormones, and she said that she was cramping all the time, bleeding all the time. And I was like, now, if my sister is going through all that mess, I know, we're close. Most likely I will probably go through that. And I was just, I want to try the IUD, but I don't want to be bleeding all the time, having horrible cramps all the time. And she had it for a couple of years, and she cramped and bled like crazy while having it. And so she finally took it out. So I was like, okay, I'm going to try something else. So I got the Mirena in 2017 when I had my 4th child, my daughter. She's 2. And for 6 months straight, first of all, when I got it in, it didn't hurt that much, but I cramped. I was bleeding on and off for 6 months. It was crazy. Uncomfortable. My uterus did not like it, but I kept going back to the doctors. Everybody was saying, oh, don't worry, it's going to get better. Well, fast forward, right? Last week I took it out because I took it out, and it has been 2 years, but I took it out because my hair was falling out, and I've cut my hair. Actually, my hair is really short right now. I cut it off, and that's one of the reasons why I cut my hair off, because I was losing hair. Literally, when I was in the shower, wash my hair, or just, want to touch my hair, I'll go like this, and hair would just be in my hands, just falling out, just coming out, not doing anything, not combing. I barely comb my hair. I, detangle brush, nothing, anything. And I took vitamins, I was even drinking like green drinks all the time, and changing my diet, and moisturizing my hair, doing everything that, I know to do. And my hair just kept falling out. And I started, I think I lost, even in the front, it was like a full inch of my hairline. It was just going crazy. And I never had this problem before. And I'm young, I'm 32. And I'm like, what the heck is going on? I do not want to become bald. Like, what is this? And so I was like, okay, strike one. Another thing I noticed is I gained on my way back 25 pounds. I gained 25 pounds. And so, yeah, I'm going to tell you how much I weigh. So I weighed, before they took my IUD out, I was 146. 146 for someone that is 4'9", right? And 3/4. That means a little less than 4'10". And I was 146. Since I took out the IUD last week, I weigh 141. Yeah, and it just feels like my weight has been dropping. I'm still eating, but I don't feel so bloated, right? So strike 2, gaining weight. Strike 3, I was just, my mood, my hormones, it was going up and down all around. I was sad. I was happy. I was crying. I was, like, what's wrong with me? Like, something is not right. Right? And I did not like that feeling. I was like, this isn't cool whatsoever. So, I was one of those mommies that went on to, other mom groups and said, hey, are you guys experiencing weight gain, hair loss, mood swings, or anything like that with the IUD? And so many women replied and said, yes, I've been through this, I've been through that. And I did have one lady say, well, technically, the Mirena, so it has progesterone, right? To keep your uterus from the lining of your uterus from shredding and shedding. So basically you won't get pregnant. And that's one explanation of how that works. But they were saying, like, technically the hormone that's used, for the Mirena, it should only affect your uterus. So it should not go past your uterus. So all the things that you are experiencing, it shouldn't be affecting you. And I was like, okay, but none of this was happening to me before. And so many women were saying, no, some women are more sensitive. I've been through the same thing. One lady said it was so bad that she was experiencing suicidal thoughts, and the moment she took it out, she reverted back to who she was. And so I was just like, oh my goodness, I should have took this stuff out a long time ago. So yay, I'm so happy. I took it out last week. My hair is growing. My scalp, everything is starting to feel better. The moment I took it out, right after they weighed me, they had to do all the stuff. But when they took it out, it did not hurt. Oh my goodness, it was way less painful when they than when they put it in. It did not hurt, but I was very nervous about that. I did, I did bleed. It wasn't that bad like it was before when I got the IUD in my uterus. And so that was a relief because I was worried about the pain and cramping. But I'm going to tell you, the moment she took it out, my uterus felt happy. I felt like there was a load off. Like, it just felt relieved. My body felt free. My uterus felt empty and it was finally like, okay, thank you. Like, felt soothing. And I felt so happy the moment I took it out. Now, I did get some warnings from some others saying, the first 2 weeks after you get the IUD out, your hormones go up and down. The doctor said it takes a week for everything to go back to normal. The mothers were saying it takes at least 2 weeks, and that, within that first 2 weeks, don't be surprised if you start crying or, your emotions and everything goes like haywire crazy and you become really depressed. So I'm looking out for that because I don't want that to happen. But so far, the moment she took it out, I was cheesing and jumping and ready to go. And now when I checked my weight, I was like, oh, hey, I'm coming back, and then hopefully I started with my hair fresh. I cut it all off. So that's the best time to just start fresh and grow it back. But I just wanted to share my experience. So if you are thinking about getting the IUD, I mean, it is easy. It's easy getting the IUD. It's in your body. You don't have to worry about it. But there are so many complications, so many things that we do not understand. And I know they say so many things are rare, right? But so many women are saying, look, this is what I have experienced. Maybe the IUD is not the right thing for me. No, it is not the right thing for me. That's why I took it out. But I am just thinking hormones is not good for me at all. So I'm just going to go back to old fashioned, learning my body, learning my mucus, learning everything. And once I get that all together, that's something I want to teach other women. And, we need to teach our daughters. We need to learn our bodies because we can't be putting, well, for me, I can't keep putting stuff in my body and it just isn't working out. So I would love for women to share share their stories. If you did or if you didn't experience what I have experienced with the IUD, or if you have something else, you know, Depo shot or birth control pills or whatever you use, and how it worked for you or how it didn't, I would love to hear it. And I think other women would love to hear it too, because these are serious decisions that women are making to prevent pregnancy. So thank you guys so much for listening, and you guys have a great night. I got home from work. I got to go be mommy. So you guys have a good one. Bye.